Live from the studios of Coefficient Media in Jackson, Michigan.
This is the Android App Show, episode number 49.
Welcome to the Android App Show.
The future of the telephone business is bright and rich with promise for the millions of telephone users like yourselves, whose quick acceptance and ready use of each improvement in telephone service has helped make possible an endless chain of accomplishments. What will it be this time?
Welcome to the Android App Show, where we talk about Android apps. That's usually what we do.
Yeah, usually. We'll sprinkle
bit of
some
this.
news in too, you know, amongst after maybe the app reviews.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We've got some guests in the studio here today.
Yeah.
They are angry, and they have wigs on. Just the Angry Birds.
It's I call that that's the Angry Bieber, I think. That mop on its head.
Yes. Let's cover that thing up with an Android, because I'm Dave.
And I'm Lane.
And welcome to the show. We're glad you could join us today.
Yeah. It's Super Bowl Sunday, Dave.
Yes, it is.
What do you think about that?
I think the Jets are going to win.
Nice one.
Are they a game? Or, I mean, are they?
They're not playing. The Packers and Steelers. I'm not, I like football, but I'm not into football that much. I like watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I like drinking beer. So kind of goes hand in hand sometimes to go over to your friend's house, watch football and drink beer.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as being like hardcore fan for anybody,
No.
I mean, I guess we should probably, defer to the Packers because, the UP, they're big Packers fans.
Oh, yeah.
They hate I guess they don't like the Lions that much. But when you share a land mass with a state that has a football team, you have a certain relation.
We kind of did steal their peninsula.
Yeah. I know, it is kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
It looks like a Wisconsin thing.
It totally does. I mean, we have our own peninsula.
Yeah.
And then we go and steal Wisconsin's peninsula.
Well, but, the peninsula was so pleasant, we had to go for two.
It was
So
not pleasant
it's our state motto. You don't know that?
No.
A pleasant peninsula or was something like that?
Wouldn't it be more a pleasant peninsulae?
No, I think it only refers to one peninsula.
How rude.
That's right.
Us trolls. They call us trolls because we live
Under the bridge.
in Michigan here. Enough about Michigan history.
There you go. We'll
Things.
calm down on the local stuff. We'll bring it out wider shot
Mhm.
with some app reviews maybe.
Enough geo-social political rhetoric. Let's get into some app reviews this week.
So this app review is for All My Enemies, and it's $1.97 on the Android market, which is it's kind of a weird price. But
is weird.
we have some news coming up on the show about some pricing tweaks to the Android market. So make sure you're watching the full episode too to get that information. So let's get right into this review. It's called All My Enemies, and I'll bring it open right here, and it's by developer Drowning Zebra,
Wow.
which
Strange.
has my vote for all-time best developer name.
Mhm.
So, but let's see. I'll bring up the options on here. You can turn on or off the music, and I was playing it earlier, and I'm a party pooper, so I always have my music off. And let's see, flip. This flip option is for some tablets if you're using the control by tilting the phone instead of by using the touch interface. Some tablets have the sensor inverted, so you actually need to flip it on here. But then this next one right here is calibration. That increases or decreases the sensitivity. And this is touch/tilt, which lets you switch to the tilt interface to control the game instead of touch.
How sensitive.
So let's see. Start game. I'm going to play it. So it has two different game modes. Old school, you restart the level when you're killed. You maintain your weapons after each planet. Modern times, play continuously, lose your weapons after each planet. So I'll go to modern times.
Yeah.
And easy.
We live in the future around here.
So this is like a little storyline that they have. And then you just hit yes, my lord.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
And then
They start you right off, man.
Yep.
Ha ha. Ay.
So you rub. See how I'm touching the screen, and you just steer it around or whatever. You have to dodge things, and you have to pick up power ups and gold. And you got to kill all these guys.
You have much.
This is pretty gangster music too.
I could never do this. Looks insane, man. Ah.
You get this triple power up. It's cool because this increases your fire to 3 different, outputs or whatever. But you also get these power ups later that put these little guys, like one on each side of your craft, and they shoot like a little lightning bolt out or something, I guess.
Dang.
Come on.
This is blowing my mind. You're really good at this.
I've been playing it. There's one of those guys. You see him with the little, yellow shooting thing he does.
Oh, that's nice. How precious.
Yeah, believe me, I suck at this game.
You
I'm
do?
just now starting to get good at it. It's pretty hard.
Yeah. Dang. Whoa.
There we go.
Whoa,
See, and that's where I was messing up before because I went on the classic mode. And I didn't play the modern mode. And as soon as you die, boom, it takes you right back to the very beginning of the level.
Whoa.
No mercy.
I'm breathing. I'm like breathing hard over here just watching you play this.
It's definitely a fun game, though.
Whoa. Ah! Wow.
Okay, this is as far as I made it last time.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta blow up some of these things so you can squeeze through.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Whoa.
All right.
Good job.
This is as far as I've made it on this game now.
Oh.
Well, I kept playing on that classic mode and kept dying, so I couldn't get that far. And playing this on modern mode, oh no way, I was right at the end. That makes me really mad.
Good job.
So, and for each level too, they have these different backgrounds that are just, it's pretty high resolution. I mean, it's the, what is this, 800 by 480 or whatever. 854 by 480, I think, is what the screen resolution is on this. So, they're pretty nice graphics. Kind of sucks you in. I mean, you're not going to be fooled into thinking it's realistic, but it's, we'll call them good cartoon graphics. Oh, crap.
High res.
That guy keeps coming around from the right side right there.
Yeah, I see him. Oh, you got
There's more.
Oh.
Dang. All right, I'm down to no guys now. One more hit and I'm done. Collecting gold like a leprechaun, though. It's crazy.
I see that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is All My Enemies, available in the Android market, correct?
There we go.
Dead.
Game over.
Dead to me. Are there any other fancy things about this? Is it just basically that?
It's just basically that. But it's a pretty challenging game. It sucks you into it.
Cool.
So it's great. And it's worth the $1.97. I mean, there's a light version with just the 2 levels that you can get if you want to try it out. But I recommend going all in. Go ahead and buy it. So support the developer.
Nice.
It's worth the $2.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So
that is our first app review of the week. And Lane, you have more to talk about.
Yeah,
more to share with us.
This app review is for Mega Jump, and this kind of like stood out to me because the icon for it kind of reminds me of another game that we reviewed called Must Eat Birds.
Oh.
And I don't know if I have that installed on here. I think I had to wipe my phone since I played it last. So, but that's the little thing. If you know Must Eat Birds, then that guy kind of looks like the Must Eat Birds guy.
Yeah, he does.
So I'll pull this open here.
Okay. That was unique. There we go.
So the point of this game, you just tilt your phone back and forth, and you bounce off of coins. So coins are what you get to help propel you up the level.
Oh.
So you gotta hit them to, and if you miss, then it's over. So I'll go down here to the
good while it
stages.
lasted, Lane. Good while it lasted.
So I want to go back here though to the to the main menu. So I'm going to quit out of it and reopen it and see if it does it. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you normally launch it up.
Oh,
It came up so quick because I was playing it before.
Yeah.
So it says get set and it loads and it'll play some of the music while it's still waiting. But it's got this cool little animation thing going on. But the developer has more apps, and in order to get you to do the other apps, all these apps have point systems built in or whatever.
Right.
And so they give you points for installing the other apps.
Huh.
But you just hit close down here. It's weird. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like it, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to complain too much because this one was a free app.
It's a multi-level app marketing scheme.
Yeah. So I'll hit play. You can choose levels. Let's see, you gotta unlock them to keep moving. I haven't made it through Sunshine Glade yet. So, sorry guys, I'm still stuck on level 1.
It's okay, you'll get there.
Just not super cool yet, I guess. I don't know. There we go. And see, I missed that. This is this is an umbrella power up that I got, which means you fall slow. And your power ups are located right up here in the middle. It tells you what you have, and just like right now, when it's about to run out, the power up starts flashing. And right from the beginning, and right there again too, I missed a magnet, that horseshoe magnet or whatever. If you get that, then the coins are attracted to you.
Huh.
So it makes it super easy to go up the level. And you have like little stretches like this where it's hard to go, and then you'll get power-ups and it just like shoots you straight up. The bad thing about getting those cool power-ups though is that it takes you out of the game for a second, and it like lowers your skill level for just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Especially because it blasts you up through so much of the level, and then you're up at a harder part before you know. There we go. And it's falling off again. And they always have the chance down here to earn free points or whatever. But this is great because it integrates with OpenFaint, so you can pop right on there and check out all your other friends' scores that they got. Let's see right here. I'm just off of my high score again. So let's see. I'll see what I can get on this one. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I got the magnet. Now see, look, I don't even have to steer it. Everything just gets sucked towards me.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
magnet
pretty
wore
cool.
off.
Uh-oh.
I missed my balloon. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention, too. You go through the sides like that, so you can come out the other end.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, because some of these get pretty hairy.
Oh. Cool.
So that's a pretty fun game. Again, it's called Mega Jump, 2 words, and it's for free on the Android market. So
Very nice.
Check it out for sure.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's one of those games that you can just pick up really quick,
Mm-hmm.
and just move on with your life when you're done playing it. So,
Cool.
But if you get good at it, it's pretty fun too.
Nice.
So,
Speaking of moving on with our lives.
yeah, one of the
got
things I
news.
just talked about in the review was, again, some of the changes that are coming to the Android market.
Yeah.
For developers, that is. Android, Google is releasing this thing where you have like a tweak now. So on a per country basis, you can set the price for your app. So
Yes.
that if you're looking at something like this where it translated to $1.97, maybe you
make it
just set it for $1.99.
Yeah.
And then you can still keep it in the original currency. Like if you're talking about Canadian dollars, you can have it $1.99 Canadian,
Mm-hmm.
$1.90, euro 99, or set it for each individual country. Because what we're seeing with having the automatic translation for the money, automatic conversion,
It's kind of weird.
yeah, it does. It makes it pretty weird. It's great because it's a vast improvement over what was going before, which was somebody would sell something for 300 yen, and you don't know what unless you know the yen exchange rate, you didn't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
And they could sell it in America. It was great. But this is really going to take it to that next level, let developers really tweak and fine tune.
Cool.
So, and there's another thing. They're also going to be introducing in-app payments. So you can process payments inside the app for, let's say, new levels or features or whatever for the app right through the Android market. So through the existing payment system without having to rely on a third party, or I guess another third party.
That's cool.
But that's some pretty exciting stuff coming for developers. Google, I think, is really trying to get their game together to.
Well, yeah, I mean, considering like one of the other big news stories this week was the Android web market.
Yeah.
Dang, talking about getting your stuff together. That's like a fully formed online market that's like, it's so much better than what Apple has, I think, personally.
Well, yeah, it's a lot better than what they have online. It's a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to pull up the Gadget Cam here, too, I can even.
Oh, dude, we're gonna do it. Oh, look at this.
So this is the Android market online. This is All My Enemies, the app I was just reviewing.
Oh, nice.
But you can, let's see, I'll come here to the Android market homepage.
Looks good.
Try and get this a little bit more.
It's such a nice, clean website, too.
Yeah.
They actually, Google's not really well known for their user interface design.
Yeah.
I think they've hired a couple new people.
Yeah, I think so. But what's really cool about this is when you go to install an app, let's see.
Oh, there's Square.
Where's Square? What?
The app Square.
Oh, I
The
get
Square. No, the Square app.
What's this Beluga?
Beluga. What's this Beluga?
Oh, Square is the
app.
one that does. I know what you mean now.
Yes, it's an app called Square.
So this is great. It shows install, or over here you'll get like the price and stuff, which is free. And I think that if it costs money, it changes the install link. But it has this drop down menu so that if you have multiple devices, you can choose which device to install to.
Like
and
if
that's
you have
great.
a Google TV or something?
No, like if you I'll go over here to
to
my market account, which is up here in the very top.
Uh-huh.
And it shows all the stuff that you've ever ordered.
That's cool.
Before. But then you can go into settings and it'll show any devices you've used in about the last 3 or 4 months.
Huh.
And you can set nicknames for them. Like these ones I've hidden. One of these is somebody else's device I worked on. And this one right here is one that we reviewed. I think this might have been the Galaxy tab.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, you can, anything that you have set up with your account on the market, you can install apps right to it from here.
Now, can you have multiple accounts on devices?
For an Android market, I don't believe so.
Oh, that would be cool.
So I think you just have to have the one.
Because then if I wanted you to review something, I could just push it to your device and be like, review this, please.
Yeah. Have it automatically install.
That'd be kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's kind of missing, too, from the Google market is the ability to gift an app to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. But one other thing, one other small feature, they have a little tweet thing right there.
Oh.
So they are Twitter friendly, I guess.
Well, they have lots of other things. I mean, a lot of them have like the QR codes built in on the right side. This one apparently doesn't.
No. Well, this one you don't need it, though. You just hit this, you buy the app,
and
it automatically installs right to your phone.
Yeah.
So you don't even need to bring it up on your phone.
And now they have reviews and stuff on here too, right?
Yeah, these are the same like as what's inside the market on your phone. People can post reviews right on the device once they've bought it. But you can also write one right here on the website.
Oh,
so
cool.
with this little link right there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool stuff. And they have it's pretty similar to the market in these tabs and stuff, at least the old one. But they've broken this stuff out. This is what's new. And for every update that comes out on the Android market, boom, they list this stuff out on here. But this is another thing that you'll find handy. I remember way back in the day, back when there was a This Week in Android, and they had us on. We talked about the permissions for Android apps and about how it kind of scares people.
It shows them.
Yeah, and this right here shows every single thing that this app will be doing on your phone or has the ability to do.
Nice.
One thing
I believe when you go to install the app, it'll actually put that up front too.
Not when you do it through the market on the web.
Are you sure?
Yep, but when you do it on the device, yes.
Oh, I thought it did. I thought I saw it.
I'll go in here. I don't know if I want to buy this one.
I'm crazy.
let's go to. Let's see. I don't know. Do I still have Tank Hero installed?
I don't know. Will it tell you if you click on it? Will it tell you if it's already installed?
It should. It would say it on here, but I don't have it on this phone, so I'll hit install.
Okay.
I had to wipe it because when I switched up to
what are those down there?
this right here is the warning saying access to the following, like what you would see if you did it on your phone.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, the permissions.
Yeah.
So then you hit install. The app will be downloaded to your device shortly.
How shortly? Is it there already?
Let's see. I pull up my notification
not there yet?
bar. It's already doing it.
Whoa.
60%.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So installing now.
It took it long enough.
Whatever.
That is incredible.
And then boom, it's done.
You just did that right from your...
Yeah.
And you're playing it.
It's that easy, folks.
It's that easy.
If you want to know about Tank Hero 2, you can check that out on our website. We have a review of that.
Caveman could do it.
Yeah, dude. It's just a single click. Well, a couple clicks, I guess, but easy to install.
Super
and
easy.
it's completely integrated with the phone. Completely.
I love that.
So,
well, speaking of more
very
integration
exciting stuff.
Google Maps 5.1 bringing
stuff.
Latitude check-ins to Android.
Yeah, I know you're jealous on this one.
Yeah.
So there's this. I don't know if you've noticed this before on your Android phone, but there was an update to Google Maps a long time ago, and it introduced this new icon on your app drawer called Latitude, which is really just like an aspect of Google Maps.
Mm-hmm.
It's like another layer that you can put on there. So, and I have a theme, so my Latitude icon's a little bit different. So I'll pop that open right there.
Funky Latitude.
Doom, 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 doom. And let's see. So this right here, it'll show me. There's me up there. Here's Brad down here at his mom's.
Hey, Brad.
So he said he was going to his mom's today. But you can hit menu and then latitude, and it'll show like you up here, show your friends. Like Brad's location was updated 13 minutes ago, and it does like a compass. If you move your phone around, it'll point to the direction. He's 4.7 miles away.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it suggests friends based on people you email or whatever on the bottom.
Really?
So, but the cool thing is now there's a little checkbox up here. You can hit that, and it'll come up with a list of places for you to check into. So, oh, look, I'll check into Coefficient Media.
Really?
Yep.
How'd you do that? Am I on Latitude? Oh, I guess so.
Post to public to the web. Share check-in publicly on my Google profile on the web. So I can check to automatically check in at this place.
Wow.
And then boom, it'll check me in. So that's one of the new features too. Once you check into some place, you can set it to automatically check you in, so that whenever you stop there for, I don't know how long you really want to start testing this, Google will automatically just check you into the place that you would set up. So it's
creeper.
It's best for like work or something like that. Like if you like checking into work, I guess. But it only works with your Google account. It doesn't integrate with like Foursquare or anything.
Oh.
So that's really what I'm looking for, is when they enable that or get that feature in there. But you can also get notifications. If you enable notifications, it'll prompt you to check into a nearby place when it detects you've stopped someplace, if you enable them in menu and then you go to menu and then settings. Mm-hmm. So that's some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, very cool.
And I mean, that way, it's so if you're not like, you don't have to enable the auto check-in, but as soon as you stop someplace, it goes boom, boom, and it says, hey, did you want to check in here? Sure, why not?
Why not?
So
sure.
It's just making the usability factor, just lowering those barriers, increasing usability.
Well, talking about usability, tablets are coming.
Yeah,
hot and heavy, sticky and sweet.
Yeah.
With honeycomb.
It's crazy too. I love some of these logos people are coming out for honeycomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Google released one that's like a bee. It's like black and blue or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But I like the ones where it has the Android and he's golden. He's made out of honeycombs and stuff, and they have like honey dripping off. That's good stuff. I like honey though. It's making me hungry. But there's some new features and stuff coming out. Google just had this preview of Honeycomb where they invited a bunch of people from the press to come actually get some hands on a Motorola Zoom tablet.
Now I'm confused here, Lane. I'm hearing more reports that Honeycomb is for tablets.
It is for tablets. And we got mixed signals from Google before about this,
Yeah.
but the point is that Honeycomb 3.0 is for tablets only.
Oh my-
But some of these like fragments, which is like a new feature or whatever through Honeycomb, which kind of lets you build an aspect of an app and then reuse it. Like you could reuse it as a widget, you could reuse it,
Okay.
and all these different things. They are phone screen sized in Honeycomb. So what it looks like they're doing is taking a lot of these features that are for Honeycomb, and they're integrating them into the phone line of Android, which is going to be 2.4 or whatever the next point release is for the phones. Ice cream or ice cream sandwich, whatever they end up calling it. But Honeycomb is for tablets only. It's kind of a disappointment, which means we're going to have to wait for some of these cool features like no buttons and stuff like that on phones for another release of Android. But from what they're saying is they focused really on a larger screen UI for this. And what I think that's going to happen is the development of Android applications are really going to be focused more into these fragments or whatever, so that things will scale more easily between phone and tablet, between the larger screen and the phone screen. So it'll be easier for developers to build an app that'll work on both and just set some sort of a hook in the application that says, okay, and then if we're on Honeycomb, then this is what we can do with these pieces, but if we're on something less than that, then this is how we're going to arrange them. So I don't know, when ice cream sandwich comes out eventually, I think that we're going to see most, if not all, the features that are currently on Honeycomb there we go, out for ice cream sandwich as well. So we just have that to look forward to. But for now, one of the things that kind of came out was that there's actually going to be data encryption on Honeycomb, so that you can encrypt your accounts, settings, downloaded applications, and their data, media, and other files. And that's something that was spotted on the Motorola Zoom tablet. And once they, Google was asked about this, like, hey, is this a feature for all, Honeycomb, or is this just for the Motorola Zoom? They said, no, it's everything. And
Cool.
It's one of those great features that I'm pretty confident is going to be integrated then into the phones. So that would be kind of nice to have the stuff encrypted on here. I think that the iPad already offers that. They have like a 128 or 256 level AES hardware based encryption.
It's pretty nice.
So it's a good encryption. But there isn't any word yet on whether this is software based or if it's hardware based encryption. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it's a tough nut to crack. It's like a house of cards. It could come tumbling down, kind of like an Angry Bird.
There you go. Oop.
We have more news?
Yes, we do have more news, but that was actually an alert on my phone saying that I checked in at Coefficient Media.
Nice.
So
That's good.
that's pretty cool.
It alerted you.
I'll pull that up here too. And, well, wait a second. Why would it say location unknown? When I just had it up, it said checked in at Coefficient Media.
Huh.
Oh, well. So I guess we have one last story. And Dave's been creeping around it here. There's a new version of Angry Birds coming out today, Super Bowl edition,
Yeah.
to coincide with their Super Bowl ad that they have. So I know you're excited about this.
It's crazy. Like, what? Why would you have a Super Bowl ad? Like, it's just kind of weird,
Yeah,
I think.
I don't know. It's Angry Birds is big though.
It is, but, like, is it Super Bowl big? I know it's big for us, but
I don't know. It's for me, it's encouraging though because it can only drive adoption of mobile platforms if it's iOS or Android.
here we go. This
Angry
bird's
Birds is
getting
on
angry.
them all.
This bird doesn't like that camera.
Oh.
Close. Almost got him.
So this one is an update. It's not an update to Angry Birds Seasons, which is the last one that I received that big update, and this isn't the Valentine's Day one, which I think that's going to be either its own version or an update to Angry Birds Seasons.
Yeah, probably.
But this is an update to actually the original release.
Oh.
So, and let's see, it says on here, there's going to be a Wild West theme episode called Ham 'em High, and 30 new levels. But there's
Wow.
also going to be a graphics toggle for lower end devices. So
Oh,
if
cool.
you install it and it's not working that well, it'll kind of automatically scale back.
Now, this doesn't have to do with the Rio thing, does it?
No, but they have this hook in here saying if you watch the commercial
Yeah.
for the Angry Birds Rio
Mm-hmm.
during the Super Bowl, they're going to have a hidden clue to unlock a special level of Angry Birds again beyond this.
Wow.
So that's going
like
to be
that.
pretty cool. So stay tuned for the Super Bowl.
I think I will have to.
You're probably watching this after the Super Bowl, so look it up online. Somebody's posted it. You can
Already.
you can put in the code, unlock the extra levels.
Yay,
Super secret sauce.
Super Bowl time. Yay. Cool.
So,
Well,
that's everything I had for this week.
that's all the news that we thought is newsworthy. So,
All the stuff fit to talk about. I don't know.
yeah. Lots of pre-announcement stuff, kind of, with the tablets and the stuff and everything. coming out.
Yeah, I'm really chomping at the bit. I'm trying to
I
convince
noticed.
you to get this Motorola Zoom tablet, or
Yeah.
there's some news that the Galaxy Tab could end up being hacked by the community to run Honeycomb,
That'd be
which
cool.
would be great. But it's not a Tegra 2 processor.
Right.
It's a measly 1 gigahertz single core processor. So I can't believe I'm saying that that's getting weak, but compared to these new tablets, it is kind of weak. Sorry. Plus,
bit.
these other new ones don't have buttons on them. So
Right.
there's no point in having those on the bottom or
Mhm.
whatever on the Galaxy Tab.
Well, in other news, if you want to check out more about our show, visit theandroidappshow.com. It's right along the bottom here. Boom. Theandroidappshow.com. And get your fill of everything that you want to find out there. It's a good site. And
Yes, you can also check us out on YouTube. That's youtube.com/theandroidappshow. We have all of our full episodes on there because we're cool like that. And we can put up these humongous episodes
that's how we roll.
because YouTube loves us.
Yeah.
And we have all of our app reviews individually as well. So go ahead and check out that channel.
Mhm.
There's tons of stuff on there, even a special games playlist for you.
Yeah.
So if you only want to see the games, we
True.
got games.
Yeah, and if you want to tweet us, feel free to tweet us. Android App Show is our Twitter thing. We just have a lot of stuffed animals around here, don't we?
Yeah, don't
We
ask
need-
questions
we
about
need
that.
more.
Yeah, I have this feeling that these
look a
couple
little
birds that I
crazy.
see are the ones that won't fit on your bed. That you have like a bunch of stuffed animals on your bed.
I look a little creepy.
Put the wig on.
Okay.
We can up the creepiness factor here
We have to.
to a whole nother level.
That's how we have to end the show.
Over the headphones too. There we go. Oh, that's right.
Okay. There we go. Thank you for watching our
You're
show.
kind of
today.
channeling Martin Sargent there a little bit. See,
Thanks for watching the
the
show.
wide-eyed camera stare.
We hope you enjoyed everything. It has been fun for us. We hope it was as fun for you.
Like
We'll see you next week. And I think that's all we have to say. Yes, it is. Thank you, and goodbye.
We've maxed out our creepiness. Let's get out.
Bye.
She blinded me with creepy. Oh, oh, oh.